Hello there, YouTube. Quick update. Picked up the Skorne Battle box for War Machine and Hordes. Since I'm now Press Ganger, I have to do demos. And I figured since this box was at my friendly local game store and I already had the Troll box, I would pick this one up. Pretty good box. I enjoyed putting it together. Except for one bit. The flag right here on the Titan. You see that little bit of white glue right there? That is my fingerprint. Permanently attached to the model. So no one can ever say that is not mine. But at any rate, the kit went together pretty good as far as the Warcaster and the Titan Gladiator here. At least I think that's a Titan. I'm still getting used to Skorne. I think there were 4 pieces for the Warcaster. These ropes here are all one piece. There were a bunch of pieces to the Sentry. There was a gap right here. I did my best to cover it with green stuff. I'm not good with green stuff yet, so some of it still came out. Then the glue dried in part of it, so yeah. The other complaint I had about the Titan Sentry is these shoulder pads right here. Did not have very clear "this is where I go" parts, so they're kind of, eyeballed as to being equal or symmetrical. But that's pretty much him, and he's got the standard overlay of the tusk over his base. So, that being said, these two guys, whose names I don't know off the top of my head, I think they could have done a little bit better job on this kit. This weapon is all one piece, and the hand goes straight into this. This is a separate piece, so you have both hands on the gun, pre-molded. The problem with that is you have to line up the hands with the wrist joints on either side. So what I ended up doing was gluing this bit onto the hand that goes on first, and then just essentially trying to line it up over here. The rest of them went together fairly easily. I mean, he's, the head, and the ropes and that sort of thing. Not that bad. This guy, to get him to work, I had to cut the base of the sword off so that I could give it an angle and get the hand as close as possible to the wrist joint. If I hadn't done that, the sword would have been straight up and down with the top of the tip right here touching his head. And that's not something I really wanted to try. Also on these, the shoulder pads, no real guide for where it was to go on this guy. This guy's arm had a little hole in it. So I don't know if that's just something that didn't get translated over, because this bit had a spot for something to go into the hole so that it would secure. But like I said, this is the Skorne Battle box. Other than some of the base modeling issues, it was fun to put together. I look forward to painting them. Loads of detail. Don't know if this will come in or not for you, but loads of detail on all these models. I've always liked the Skorne line. They have very pretty models. They're just a pain to put together sometimes. So like I said, more videos to come, and hopefully a bit more regularity. I was going to put one out on Friday. With the sinus infection and not being able to talk, I decided not to. And you get one on our Memorial Day. Thanks to all the veterans out there and those who have families of deceased veterans. At any rate, like I said, more videos to come. Hope y'all are liking it. Catch y'all later.